Raised Rowdy.
All right, guys, welcome to the Raised Rowdy podcast. I'm Nick Tressler.
My name is Kurt Ozan.
And we have our guest, Mr. Josh Weathers. Thanks for being here, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Of course.
Appreciate you guys.
I just met you. Sorry to interrupt you
Oh,
already, Nick. Jesus Christ. But I feel like I've known you forever already, dude.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know why.
Man.
You got good vibes. We got good vibes this morning here at Raised Rowdy headquarters.
Absolutely. And honestly, I could tell that from like online and even our like light interactions we've had in the DMs.
Yeah.
You are a
Spicy
person that is easy to like and easy to talk to, I would say.
Excellent. Thank you.
Also, I think this is the deepest my voice has ever been in because it's in the morning here.
And you smoked 2 cigars last night.
Yeah, premium cigars.
Somebody having a baby or something, or is that?
No.
Or you just like
It's
you
the
just like
week-
a
day of the
stogie?
week.
Yeah.
We're
Okay.
cigar guys.
Were you on Key West?
No, we didn't make it. We were
Okay.
trying to.
That's your cigar capital, bro.
Yeah.
You're
No
like
doubt.
right next to Cuba.
We would have had so many cigars if we were down there.
Mile Zero Fest?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was great.
How did you like it?
It was great. I mean, we had like a massive ice storm
Yeah.
in Fort Worth, DFW. Obviously, same storm you guys got here.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And so it jacked up travel plans for a lot of guys. My band didn't even make it. So I was supposed to do 2 full band sets, and I ended up playing before Silverado and Crossing a Ragweed by myself with a kick drum.
Crazy.
On the street shows, a couple thousand people. I'm like, oh, just
Here
me
we
out
are.
here, naked.
And how was that for you? You're
I
comfortable
just,
doing that.
yeah, it didn't bother me at all. Like I would have loved to have had the guys there because it's a different beast. But we just kind of made a moment out of it.
Cool.
Show
And-
must go on.
And the crowd gets something
That's right.
unique that they're not going to get somewhere
Yeah,
else.
people. It kind of became a talking thing, I think, around Key West. The band didn't show up. But I don't know. I enjoyed it. It doesn't
Yeah.
bother me. I've done it so long like that stuff.
You're used to it.
Yeah.
Have probably as many reps doing that as you do full band,
Yeah. I mean, back in the day, I'd play 6 nights a week around DFW area.
When give us back in the day times, years.
Oh my gosh, bro! I went down the rabbit hole last night with a buddy of mine. We were looking at videos of me like 2013,
Yeah.
2012, bro. No, before that. Sorry, because it was before that. It's just like 2007.
I was going to say, you've been at it longer than that.
Long time,
Yeah.
yeah. Man, I looked like a Neanderthal, dude. I had hair down to here. I was 40 pounds heavier than I am right now. It was just
Oh, okay.
yeah. You're
Usually you
like
go the
you're
other
like,
way.
Can't.
You start touring a lot and getting all that after show pizza and beers and all
That's
that.
exactly right. Well, what we did wasn't necessarily what I did. I wouldn't have called it touring necessarily. It was just gigging. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just playing gigs.
Yep.
And I did a lot of that for a long time. Anywhere they give me a check, they'd park it over there in that corner over there with acoustic guitar.
Mexican
and,
restaurants
and
is
do,
a theme
and do
we
your
get.
best for the next 4 hours.
Yeah.
That kind of thing.
Absolutely.
But I'm grateful for that whole time, man, because I learned how to engage with people. I learned how to entertain folks. I learned how to work a tip jar, boy. Diapers to pay for, so you better get after it.
Oh, you got a lot of diapers.
Yeah, we have gone through a lot of diapers
Yeah,
in my
yeah.
crib. Yeah.
It's a fertile man here.
Well, people say that all the time, but I have 4 adopted kids. So
Oh, I
yeah.
didn't
So
know
my
that.
oldest and youngest are biological, and then the 4 in the middle are adopted.
Good for
So
you, man.
I bought them fair and square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's
Still got to put diapers on them, though.
Yeah.
At the time, though, when we were doing all that gigging, it was just my oldest son. So he's 15 now. And he loves music, loves guitar. He loves all things 90s rock. He could care less about the music Dad makes necessarily. He just wants to hear.
Nirvana.
Yeah, he loves Nirvana, but he's like, Coop's pretty hip, man. He's like deep cut Alice in Chains and
Love
like
it.
that
Let's
kind of
go.
stuff. Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
definitely a grunge rock junkie, like OG. Like that's like what I was super into first, because my brothers were older.
Yep.
And they got me into grunge rock.
No, I mean, it's a great era, dude. There's some
Yeah.
great records. Stone Temple Pilots probably my favorite from that
good.
era.
Yeah.
Same. Absolutely.
Like, to me, it's like, I want to hear some groove in there somewhere. And,
Yeah.
like Vaseline, all the songs.
Totally.
It's just freaking.
Yeah, their musicianship, like the 2 brothers, bass
Yep.
guitar, they just brought a whole different sound to rock. So
Yep.
they're great.
Scott Weiland's a great frontman, too.
Absolutely.
I saw them at Zeta Fest, which is a radio station rock festival in my hometown, Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Probably, I mean, like early 2000s, like 2001, maybe something like that. I was in middle school, I think. And
He's still alive then.
yeah,
So,
oh
yeah,
yeah,
that's great.
Oh yeah, and we were in this mosh pit broke out, and it's like the summer of Florida, and it's like sex type thing is playing or whatever, and you're just trying to stay alive. Dude, everyone's like fucking smoking cigarettes and joints and stuff, and I'm a middle school kid and I can't breathe, and it's like 1,000 degrees out in the summer of Florida, and this mosh pit breaks out and this girl gets caught in it and is like on the ground, and it's like dust flying everywhere, and like you can't see where she went. And so Scott stops the show and he's like, hey, someone get that girl out of the pit. And my buddy Eric goes, don't worry, Scott, I'll get her, and like runs into this pit and grabs this girl. And I'll never forget. And Scott Wallen goes, thank you, sir, you are a gentleman and a scholar. I was just like, dude, Scott fucking Wallen just talked to you.
I love that video of it's a song that's on the record, maybe like 4th, 5th record, the one that has like the black cover with a white star on it. I can't remember the song, but it's heavy. It's like real heavy, like riff rock. And there's this great video of them at some festival, you know, when the record came out. And Scott Weiland's like bleach blonde hair, no shirt, skinny as a rail, and he's like jumps up on the monitors, and he's like, doing like this thing, and I'm just like, what a stud, dude.
Or he's like naked wearing an American flag or something.
Yeah.
Or he was dressed like a freaking zoot suit pimp, you know, like he's crazy, man.
Yeah, what a front man, you know. And
he
wasn't sonically my favorite. Like I loved Soundgarden, and then I was like, when the Incubus Make Yourself record came out in like '99,
yeah. I was like, a senior in high school.
So good. Yeah, I was like I graduated in 2000, so
yeah, I'm 02, so me and you.
Yeah, not too far. I'm a little older, but I went to a festival and I saw them, and just like the level of different sounds that's in that Incubus record made me love it so much.
Oh, that's right.
It's just so different.
Yep, that's probably my first. I mean, I really loved that. I listened to that record a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot.
So good.
That one, and what's the one after that? Morning View.
Yeah, Morning View also great.
Yep.
I remember when I was like that age, I was like, man, they should have just put them on an island and made them write 10 records, you know, and then they could have put these out for 10 more years.
They're still great.
They are.
They're still great, man. All right, so who's your favorite frontman? Like rock and roll frontman? Like you can go any generation too. Like
did you guys ever do this thing when you were kids? Like make super bands like with your friends and like, all right, well, what if we had like, you know, the drummer from this band and this, you know, what if John Bonham? And my guy is, I think like my personal favorite is James Hetfield from Metallica.
Okay.
I think if you want to say like one of the most, or probably the most talented vocally, you have to say, you know, Queen. You know, you got to go Queen.
Yeah. Okay.
Freddie Mercury, I think, is probably like the greatest front man. I think he's even better than like a Robert Plant or something for me.
Yeah, there's more scope there.
And Robert Plant has all the scope in the world, but Freddie is just on his own island. I think.
Yeah, dude.
You know,
I
on
want
pedals.
to black feet.
Yeah, he just his vocals in it. It just. But James Hetfield is my favorite, just because I grew up on Metallica, and I just think they're fucking badass. And he's sick of guitar, and he writes just the best music.
That's funny.
I think.
All right, how about you?
Probably Cornell.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Cornell.
Just straight vocal. It was like the first.
So
thing
it doesn't have to be grunge rock though.
Yeah, I know.
So you just go, okay.
We know. Oh, well, we're aware.
Okay.
But still, like, just the power that his vocal had just enamored me at a very young age.
Yeah.
And then not only doing it with Soundgarden, but also doing it with Audioslave.
Yeah.
And like that span of it.
Yeah.
That was probably the person where I was like, when I was a kid, I was like, man, if I could have any person's voice in the world, I would have Chris Cornell.
He's a pretty incredible singer.
Yeah.
He's
How about
amazing.
you?
What about you?
I think the most underrated and my favorite like rock band is Aerosmith.
Yeah.
They're great.
Great.
I think like those songs like Love in an Elevator is so unbelievable. It's like a freaking masterpiece.
Agreed.
Like, but yeah.
And Steven Tyler, what a
boy.
front.
It's so funky too, man. I think that's probably my deal. Is like I'm always attracted to things that make you want to dance, you know?
Yeah,
and like
Metallica doesn't make you dance that much.
no, Metallica, like that's the thing. It's like Metallica. You go to a Metallica show, a lot of dudes.
Yeah.
A lot of dudes. You go to
It's true.
Aerosmith show,
A lot of
people.
chicks.
A lot of
Yeah.
chicks. Yeah. So I think I
Very
was
true.
probably always attracted to that more. I don't know why.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but yeah.
It all makes sense.
Well, I mean, I grew up. My dad was that way. Like I grew up in his car. We were listening to like funky stuff. The Gap Band and
I love the Gap Band.
Yeah.
Outstanding.
yeah. He loved the Gap Band.
That makes
I
my
just,
soul
dude,
feel
I gotta.
good.
I'll show you a video. Really great because they're from Tulsa.
Oh,
Gap Band's from Tulsa, and they were originally Leon Russell's band for like a period of time.
I did not know that.
Wow.
Yeah, and there's a great video, Midnight Special, great, series that came on back in the 70s. And Leon was so cool that he like hosted his episode of the Midnight Special from the church studio, from his studio in Tulsa. And so it's like this unbelievable band, and it's the Gap Band is the rhythm section. Charlie Wilson, who sings,
Yep.
is playing Hammond B3.
Just chilling.
Just freaking murdering, dude. Just
Okay, you gotta
so
text
funky.
me that.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Okay.
send it to you. It's
That's
great.
so cool.
Yeah. But
Man.
yeah, all that funky stuff, like that was always like influential stuff that made you want to dance. When Michael Jackson was like, that's hero material when you were a
Totally.
kid. Then I grew up and realized Prince was like the greatest thing of all time.
I've just for like the 1000th time watched that While My Guitar Gently Weeps solo for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Have you seen that video?
Of course, dude.
It's like Tom Petty and all these cats are on stage and they're playing While My Guitar Gently Weeps.
You know that there's something behind that where he was like, throws the guitar, leans out into the crowd. He wasn't in the Rolling Stone like top 100 guitarists of all time, so he had a chip on his shoulder about it apparently.
And that's what made him play like it's like literally one of the greatest guitar solos of all time. Have you seen this video?
Yeah.
It's fucking
Yeah.
so sick.
I saw Prince when I was 19.
What?
Yeah, I saw Prince when I was 19. I was at he played 2004, right? So he's playing at American Airlines Center in Dallas. It was during the musicology tour, so it was like he had this incredible band. It was like his real great record. It was a good record. And of course, I can't afford to go see him live. I'm playing music for a living for $100 a night.
Right.
But my buddy, who was like in the fan club, he was like in the MPG music club. He knew all the ins and outs. Prince was notorious for like after parties. While he's on tour, him and the whole band go take over a club and they play for hours. After they've already played and worked all day, because Prince sound checks are like 3 hours. Then they play the show. Then they would go play the after party. And my buddy goes, Prince is going to be at the Black Forest Theater tonight. Erykah Badu is hosting an event.
What?
Yeah. And he's like, it's going to be a bunch of like dope R&B bands from Dallas. He's like, but word is Prince is going to show up. Nobody knows if he's going to play, but he's going to show up. If he's going to be there, you need to be there. And I was like, all right, I'm coming. So me and my now wife, she was my girlfriend at the time.
Aw.
She's 18, I'm 19. We go to South Dallas to the Black Forest Theater, which is at the corner of freaking Rape and Murder, dude. It was
Oh, Jesus.
not good part of town.
Yeah.
And I paid the door guy. I was like, you got to let me in there. And he's like, bro, you ain't coming in here. And I was like,
Because you're underage?
yeah, I'm underage. And he's like, I said, you can put X's on my hands, forehead. I don't care. I'm not here to drink. I ain't going to mess around. If Prince is going to be here, I have to be in there. And he was like, all right, man, what you got? And so I just gave him some cash and he's like, let me in. And about 1:30 in the morning, Prince comes in and sits up in the balcony. And most people have like left at this point. Like there's maybe 250 people left in this room, in this theater. Erykah Badu is wrapping up her set. She's incredible.
Yeah, she's
Right?
amazing.
And she's like, I'm going to invite this friend of mine out. He's here to play for y'all. We're going to see if we can get him to do a couple songs. And I recognized that Prince's whole band was there with him. So I was like, he's going to play.
Imagine being in Prince's band, dude.
Oh, bro. They were the best.
Yeah.
He walks out on stage by himself, picks up a guitar, and he starts jacking. There's like a Marshall stack behind him. He just goes over and he just twisting all the knobs. And then he picks up the guitar. He just starts playing, some he starts
James Brown or something?
he just playing some like funk groove on a guitar. His guitar player Mike comes out, takes the guitar off him, plays the exact same thing. and then he does that with bass. Then John Blackwell Jr. comes out, he tells him, whispers in his ear, tells him exactly what to play, goes over the keyboards, does the same thing. Like, and then the horn players come out. He's got like Maceo Parker, who played with the P-Funk and freaking James Brown. Candy Dulfer, who's like one of the best saxophone players in the world. He's got this unbelievable horn section. He tells them what to play, and then this thing is happening, dude. This crazy groove. And the whole place is like going bonkers for the people that are there.
Yeah.
And he plays, that goes on for maybe 3 minutes. This crazy funk groove, and Prince is just walking around, just walking around doing Prince stuff, you know?
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden he goes, on the one, bump, thank you, good night, like that. And he walks off stage, and he like leaves his foot hanging outside the curtain. So all you see is like little Prince's little foot with a
Little
6-inch
boot.
heel on it.
Yeah.
Yes. And like people are going, no, don't go, Prince. And the band's just sitting there. And he just leaves it hanging like that for like a minute. And the crowd just gets louder and louder and louder and louder. And then you hear him count, 2, 3, boom, bam, and they played 90 minutes of hits until like, you know, probably 3 a.m.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and I was like, I mean, it changed my life. Legit, it changed my life. Like I was like, that, I will never see anything like, and that's still to this day. And I've seen some great shows and some great entertainers and stuff like that. That right there, I will never see anything like that again. It was the most unbelievable thing. It genuinely like marked me. I was like, that's the level that you have to attain. Like, it's unattainable, but that's
Good
it.
luck, yeah.
Yeah,
I have chills just hearing you talk about it.
bro.
Let alone seeing it.
It was outstanding, dude. It was like, it was, man. It was genuinely life-changing.
My buddy is a producer and engineer in New York, and he does like jazz records. And do you know Esperanza Spalding? Have you
Of
ever
course,
heard of her?
yeah.
And so
Hey, Prince was like with her for a little while.
so
Is that what you're getting to? Okay, sorry.
And no. And so he was cutting this record on her, and so she came in and was hanging out, and they're doing this jazz record, and she's like, "Hey, do you mind if I bring my buddy in?" And he's like, "Yeah, I don't care. Like, whatever. Like, we're just." And she goes, "Okay." Well, then these 2 bodyguards walk in, and they're like ginormous cats, and then they're like, they walk in and like scope the place out, and they're like, "Are you ready for the brave voice?" And he's like, "The brave voice? Okay, sure, whatever." Like, I'm trying to make a record here. Like, let's go.
Yeah.
And so they're in this room, and they're, he's at the board or whatever, and Prince comes in. And he's like, holy fuck, it's Prince. Like in his head.
Sure.
And then so they, she's in there cutting, and maybe they're mixing or something, and it's like real quiet. And so Prince is in this chair behind him sitting on the couch, and my buddy Mike is at the console in a chair like this. And he's like, as he's like, whatever mixing shit, he's kind of rocking, and it's going every once in a while, and then Prince just goes like they've been in this room together for hours and haven't talked, and Prince is like, "You should get some WD-40 for that chair," and then he was like, "Yeah, I'll after the session, I got some in the room." He was like, "Okay," and that's like the only thing they ever said.
Are you serious?
Yeah, and he was like in the room, like in the mix room for like hours together.
That's wild.
You should get
Bro,
some
there's no
WD-40
one
for the
is like
chair.
Prince. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like,
man. Those stories are the funniest part of that story is after I had this feeling like it's almost over, right? Like the set's over. And so I walked outside, and because I was like, I bet there was an exit door like right by where we were standing. So I was like, I just peeked my head out, and there's a limo right there on the sidewalk. And I was like, I'm just going to stand here and wait for him to walk out. So I told my wife, I'll be right back. I just left her there.
Bob.
Yeah. Later, lady.
In the murder theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And I walk out, and maybe 5 minutes, he walks out. And I'm standing right by the car, like from here to the wall to the car. And I'm just staring at him. Little bitty guy, and he was wearing brown suede bell-bottom pants, a brown suede vest with no shirt on underneath it. He had these cuffs on, like cowboy-looking cuffs with fringe hanging from them, and a brown derby hat, and he was walking with a cane, like literally the pimpinest of pimp.
Right.
The driver opens the door, and I'm just looking at him, and there's a couple other people standing there. They're like, Brother Nelson. His name's Prince Rogers Nelson, right? They're like, Brother Nelson. And he looks at him, and he looks at me, and he goes like that, like, what's up? And I was just like, Oh my god! Oh my god! It was a moment, man. I'll never forget it. Obviously,
Yeah.
Crazy.
pretty outstanding. He was
Well,
special.
all this came up because,
One chord you heard in the record.
yeah.
I appreciate you recognizing that.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I mean, you've got a Prince chord on your country record for sure. I thought we were going to talk about like George Strait or something today. You know, you never know.
Well, I mean, that's that's like the other hero,
right?
You know,
Yeah,
Prince
course.
and George Strait and Elvis and
Totally.
You know. No, I mean George Strait was the first concert I ever went to, and then it was the most Texas experience ever because it was at the old Ranger Ballpark in Arlington, Texas, and it was Nolan Ryan pitched, which is like that's
Totally.
And
You're
then
drinking Alamo beer.
Yeah, I was 4, so it probably wasn't. But and George was the concert afterwards. It was like the most Texas experience ever, dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
If
a
David
big day,
Crockett
dude.
would have like
What a legend.
rose from the dead, it would have not been anymore Texas. Of course, he was from Tennessee, but he died in Texas.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy.
Mhm.
What was your first concert, Nick?
Man, like my first real concert, I don't know, but like the first band I remember seeing was like a local band, the Clarks, which were like a rock band in Pittsburgh area. And I
I
saw
hear
them
Pittsburgh's
a lot.
great. Is that where you're from?
Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I grew up about an hour south. It's a great city.
Yeah.
Very good music scene too. But there was a rock band that was kind of like 90s, not grunge, but like 90s
Yep.
and like rock 2000s called the Clarks. And that was definitely the first band I saw because the lead singer was from our hometown. So he'd come back
Yep.
and play.
Yeah, that's cool.
But my first like show I remember going to that was like a ticketed show with my friends was Stroke 9 Vertical Horizon show. Like when I was in high school.
Vertical Horizon was a great band.
Yeah, they were really good. So that was like a little club show that we went into the city to go see. You know what
That's
I mean?
cool.
And then speaking of Stone Temple Pilots, the first festivals I went to, like we do a lot of festival work now.
Mm-hmm.
And the first festivals I went to was called Rolling Rock Town Fair. And Rolling Rock Town Fair was Rolling Rock was made in
Yep.
Latrobe, which is the general vicinity of Pittsburgh. And my dad made Rolling Rock bottles at the glass factory he worked at.
No doubt.
So it was like felt like a part of
Yeah.
my
Fun.
life.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
And the first year they had Chili Peppers headline, which was sick, and the second year was STP.
Yeah.
So that was the last time I got to see Weiland before he was like just a little far gone. I got to see him a few times after that, but like he was on at that show.
Yeah.
Like he had it, like
Yeah.
and he hadn't gone too far off the ledge at that point.
Yeah.
And those festivals are again like keys to my fandom of music.
Yeah.
Same, dude.
Yeah. And just like getting to see a collection of bands that you just dream of on one lineup,
Mhm.
And Rolling Rock at the time was like a pretty big beer.
Yeah.
And they were the biggest thing in the area.
Yeah.
Because it was like a national beer that was from this little town.
The funny, like Rolling Rock. I think I don't drink a lot now. I mean, I have a few beers here and there, but like, the back of the Maroon 5 record, that first record, the songs about Jane or
Oh,
whatever,
yeah. All hits.
they're all sitting at this table, and there's Rolling Rock at the table, and I was like, "What's Rolling Rock?"
Yeah.
I was like, "What?" Yeah,
It was, it definitely traveled some, and it's not nearly as big now as it once was.
yeah,
But it was a privately owned beer from like Latrobe, PA, which is like nowhere, you
Yeah.
know? And green bottle, so it was kind of iconic.
Yep.
You knew when you saw it.
yep,
And honestly fed that community. Like the
Wow.
whole town of Latrobe was
built around.
built
it.
around that brewery. And honestly, like that was the major production of the glass factory my dad worked at.
Yeah,
They made Rolling Rock bottles. Like,
Yeah.
that's what they were known for. They made other stuff too, but like because it was close enough to the Rolling Rock factory, like that's like I grew up on that. And the first beer I stole was the Rolling Rock, like
That's
took it
funny.
and like drank a sip of it and like spit it out,
Isn't Tom Bukovac like obsessed with Rolling Rock, and he can't find it anywhere in Nashville, so he's like,
I don't know.
he's mad about it.
I hate to say this, but it's a very drinkable beer,
Yeah.
for lack of a better term, I guess.
The
But
thing I will say with Rolling Rock is because of the green bottles, it
Yeah.
doesn't hold up as long.
Mhm.
So if you get an old Rolling Rock, it tastes really old.
Really?
Yeah.
because the
That's
brown
funny.
bottles block the sunlight better.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah. So like the
Never
green
thought about
bottles,
that.
Science, bitch.
Yeah. The green bottles don't hold it as well, but like a good crisp Rolling Rock, I still enjoy. You know,
That's
there's
crispy.
just not as many
A nice,
crispy Rolling
cool
Rocks anymore.
Budweiser.
Not as good as an Alamo beer though.
Yeah, that's
From
true.
King of the Hill.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny,
Oh man.
man.
But I mean, music is just that's what fed my life from the time I was a kid. Like my older brothers, I had older brothers, and they were into all different kinds of things. So like Steve listened to Metallica, and my brother Sean listened to more like pop and R&B. And
Mm-hmm.
my dad listened to country, and my
Yeah.
mom listened to like soul music.
Yep.
And my brother Chaz
Yep.
listened to grunge rock. But
Same kind of vibe in my house.
yeah, just it's cool hearing your record and kind of like hearing different things. So it's like you hear the traditional country, but
Yeah.
like as Kurt said, you hear little bits of Prince, and you hear like you talked about, like you lean towards the funkier
Yeah.
things.
Mm-hmm.
We were on the way here even listening. We're like, this sounds like 80s country.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I mean?
Getting Over You is like we really
Ballad
tried
stuff.
to like.
Yeah.
I was like,
Na, na, na.
yeah.
All those
I was like, if the first note is like my ode to Steve Wariner, because it's like if it's the same as it's the same as there ain't nothing like the love of a small town girl. It's the same like dun, da-dun, da-dun. It's the licks different, but like that first note, I'm like,
It's kind of like I
Thank
hear
you,
like
Steve.
that. There was like a production thing that happened a lot in that era. It's like you hear it in Keith Whitley songs too,
Yeah.
where it's like a synthesizer or like a steel guitar with like a harmonics or whatever. It's like
chorus guitar.
yeah, the little
Reggie
plinky.
Yep.
It sounds like crystals or something in my
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah.
It has that same vibe. It's
Yeah.
cool.
Well, thank you. Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I was like, if we're gonna do it, let's do it. So I
Yeah.
was like, put a Yamaha DX7, which is like that's the keyboard that's like, Quiet Storm, like that
Right.
keyboard.
Yeah.
That's on a lot of those records. And unfortunately, that in the 80s was sort of like that was the rub, because that keyboard sound replaced the steel guitar on
Right.
a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
People were pretty upset about it, but we still got steel guitar in there, so
Mm-hmm.
all
Yeah.
good.
Here I am.
Here, yeah, that's right.
Who did you make the record with, and where did you guys
Dan
make it?
Frizzell
Yeah.
at Farmland,
Cool.
and we did 8 of the tracks there. One of the songs was from a demo session. Gotta Have It was a demo session. That's a Chris Stapleton song, by the way. Chris Stapleton.
I
Jerry
did not
Sally.
know that.
Yeah, 2 of the tracks actually on the record are from the Stapleton catalog.
Awesome.
Gotta Have It and Living the Life. Bum, 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 doo-ba-doo-doo-doo. That's Living the Life is Stapleton and Ronnie Bowman, and Gotta Have It is, I think, Jerry Sally and Stapleton. Because I have a publishing deal at Seagale, so I
Yeah.
kind of have like the keys to the kingdom to the. I get to hear demos of like Chris Stapleton singing into a cell phone, which is pretty dope.
So great.
Or a tape recorder. You can't really tell. I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was there for about 10 years, I guess. So there's
Yeah.
a lot of songs in there. A lot of songs.
We love Seagale. We've partnered with them on events in the past.
Oh, cool.
And JD Groover's a buddy.
Yeah.
So I'd been over there even before I moved to town, and he would play me like some old Stapleton songs, and I'm just like, what a dream job this is,
Yeah.
just to listen to music, you know?
Yep.
Uh,
Yep. And be like, who does this work for?
Yeah.
Yeah. And it is
crazy.
a pretty cool job.
Yeah, and just having that vast catalog of someone so legendary and iconic as
Yep.
as like a Stapleton is.
Yeah.
So
Can you
crazy.
imagine? I think You Should Probably Leave. I think that song's been in the catalog for like 15 years.
Crazy.
And they tried to cut it on several records, and it just didn't work. And then whatever this arrangement was this last time, it was number
It's so
one.
simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if you need some songs, call JD Groover, go down there to Seagal and cut you a Stapleton song.
No, that's
I'm sure there's a coveted bag of them that
Yes.
nobody's allowed to hear.
yeah. Well, the key is too is like he's one of those guys that will go back and cut older songs.
Yeah, and you know what? From what I understand, he doesn't mind if anybody else does.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'll still
You're not
do
gonna
it.
sing it better than me.
Exactly, dude. It's like it's gonna be mine the second my voice
Yeah.
touches it, so it won't
Yeah.
matter. That's kind of
Sounds
like
cool.
I miss those days. I miss the days. I was talking about this last night. There's a song called "Good Time Charlie's Got the Blues." Everybody cut that song. Elvis cut it. Like, I mean, everybody cut that song. Leon Russell cut it in like '84, and I mean, there's so many songs that are like that, and that thing just doesn't happen anymore.
No.
And I'm like,
You do it.
I do. I don't care, dude.
Yeah.
I really don't. Like, I heard a White McCubbin song a while back, and I was like, I don't know why Blake Shelton hasn't cut this song. If he doesn't, I'm going to. Like,
Yeah.
and White's already released it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm just like, why does that happen now? I mean, like,
I think
you created standards back then.
Yeah.
You know, it was
Yeah.
like they became part of the great songbook, and it's like,
This is a very interesting topic.
yeah.
yeah,
Because in jazz, it's completely the opposite. People want to hear you play standards.
correct.
You know what I mean? Because it's like, here's the box that I can
Yep.
appreciate your art in.
Yeah.
And so now in country, it's like it's all about songwriting.
Yeah,
So-
I just saw a video the other day. The song by Ace of Base. Don't turn around. I don't want to see my heart breaking. Diane Warren wrote that song for Tina Turner in like 1982, and they put it on the Private Dancer record. And it was like buried. It was like an album cut. And then Neil Diamond cut it. Like, it got cut like 8 times before Ace of Base cut it. And it became a Hot 100 #1 with Ace of Base. And it was an album cut for everybody else. And it's like, if that song wouldn't have got cut 8 times,
Right.
nobody would know that song. You know, it's like, I don't know. I just think, I don't know. Maybe it's just an artist thing. They want to be a part of the ride, and that's their identity in it. I like the idea of outside cuts just because I love great songs.
when you're listening to it, you know,
I want to sing great songs. I love writing songs, don't get me wrong. And I have the same attachment to songs that I've written. You know, like, no, I like this one better than that one. Sorry. You know,
Yeah.
but sometimes when I hear a song, you know, I'm like, I mean, George Strait's a hero, right?
Mhm.
What a brilliant dude to think like, I got the keys to the Dean Dillon kingdom over there.
Yeah.
Just send me all the aces and
literally, pun
and-
intended.
yeah. and he won because of that, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, it's an interesting thing, and I think some of it's probably financially based now too.
Could
because
be.
like
Yeah, that's
back
probably
then
true.
it was when you were selling physical records, if it hit a record you were making
Didn't
money,
matter. Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Good
yeah.
point.
That's a good point.
So
But if you own your masters,
yeah,
doesn't matter if you do a cover, you still own the master to it.
right.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just like if you own your masters, most people don't.
Yeah, sure.
They own more of their publishing rights than they do their masters.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So
you're
it's like-
probably right.
It's
So
like
that's
just different
to all you
channels.
music industry people, songs will become standards if you let people have more money.
Yeah. Yeah. That's like I think that's part of it is and like there is definitely a thing in country music where there are fans that don't really understand and aren't fully around it that are like, why didn't he write this song? They just assume that the artist wrote the song
Yeah.
and like it weirds them out when they didn't.
Yeah. It's probably truth to that.
It's just like if you're in the thing, you know how it works a little bit better.
Sure.
But like thinking about like an artist like Jason Aldean, there's people I've heard be like, yeah, but Jason Aldean doesn't write any of his songs. I'm like, you're right. He cuts most of his songs. He didn't write most of them. But like that's
But do you think the greater audience actually gives a crap?
no.
Not
I
at
told
all.
Jason Aldean and his fans are having a great time at the
Yeah.
live show.
Yeah,
I'll tell you
exactly.
that.
It's just like a subsection.
Yeah,
You know what I
sure.
mean?
Yeah.
And I think it's cool now when you see a song break through and become kind of a standard, you know?
Yeah, Cody Johnson's really kind of carrying that torch, I think.
Yeah.
He really-
Yeah. And even like Morgan cutting Isbell. You
Yep.
know what I mean? It's
Yep.
like,
Or Stapleton, you know,
yeah.
doing Tennessee
Tennessee
whiskey.
whiskey.
Yeah.
It's double diamond
Mhm.
or whatever the fuck it is.
That's 20 million, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
So,
Good
it's like-
for Dean Dillon.
Yeah. It's one of those things that it just doesn't happen nearly as often.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering if it's because everybody has access to everything all the time. So it's
Sure.
like if you type in that song, people get mad at the title being the same now.
I
Not
know.
even
I
like
know.
that the song is the same.
I know. It's
So
wild.
it's an interesting thing. I don't know. It feels like there's some people that care about it, but if the song's good enough, no one cares about it.
That's it.
You know?
I mean,
How many people have like recorded, you know, Yesterday by the Beatles? Like a
Yeah.
trillion
Bro.
billion across every single genre ever. You
Yeah.
know?
yeah, and then when it gets to a point there, then it's like sort of like your tribute to the Beatles. But I think there were people who in there, you know, like, man, we need a hit.
Yeah.
cut islands in the stream. But
Yeah.
but they're that's
just do
right.
it.
No, just do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and people would have hits with stuff like that. It's
Oh, yeah.
crazy. And the times have changed, obviously, but I don't know. I miss that stuff. I like listening to. I like hearing Conway Twitty and George Jones' version of things. I like hearing, Keith Whitley's "Nobody in His Right Mind Would Have Left Her," and then George Strait, like how they slowed it down to like pimp speed, and it's like it's so different. But like, and you go, man, yeah, one of them is great. They're both great. One of them's only a hit. It's kind of I don't know.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I think that too. Speaking of Island in the Stream, isn't that what the Lone Bellow cut that we had on the pod yesterday?
Did they cut it?
Yeah, it was on the record.
Man,
Oh.
they're great.
They are so good.
Golly.
Yeah,
so
we had
good.
Zach on. It was
Really?
That was a cool pod.
They,
Yeah.
they hit me up on Instagram and have just like chatted me up on Instagram, invited me to some shows and stuff because they were coming through on tour and just come out, man. And I don't know, it's so sweet of them, man, because I've been a fan of theirs for a long
They're
time.
great.
Yeah.
Their show is so good too. That's what we were talking on.
They're
that
all
pod.
three of them are great singers.
Yeah, and they
Yeah.
sound so good together.
Yeah.
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 But yeah, it's funny you say that. Like that's one of the songs that you can cut a bunch, and like Ernest and Haley cut it together.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's like there still are some standards, just not nearly as many as there used to be.
Yeah.
That's definitely a country music standard, I feel like.
Yeah.
I got to rack my brain and think what songs would be like in that realm in the country thing. You know, it's
Yeah.
like they're all Dolly Parton songs probably. But,
Yeah.
I mean, I Will Always Love You is like a
Yeah.
cut. You know?
Sure.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
It's an interesting thing too, because social media, you'll have people that do covers often. Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Because it's like, if you want to tease some of your songs, but you also like don't want to give all of it away
Yeah.
before you get the record out.
Yep.
You know. So
I mean, that's why I'm sitting here right now. I
Yeah.
mean, because I posted covers every day. I
Mhm.
mean,
hey,
yeah.
that's how it works.
I mean,
show off your vocal and
Yeah.
show off your entertainer side. And
Yep.
Then you get freaking write even cooler rooms. You know?
Yeah, I mean that's what led to me being in Nashville.
Yeah.
I'd only made one trip here when I was 19. I'd written 3 songs. I worked for a veterinarian. It's a funny story. I worked for a veterinarian, and
Doing what?
I was a vet tech. I wanted to go to A&M and be like a veterinarian. You know, I wanted to play baseball, and then I rodeoed all through high school, so I quit baseball, and that's how I met my wife, rodeoing in high school, roping calves, roping steers, and and so I worked at this vet clinic as my job, like through high school and then freshman year of college, and only went to college for 1 semester. I bailed out. My dad passed away when I was 19. He kind of gave me his blessing to pursue music, so I was like, I'm never going back to school ever. But my boss, he goes, man, if you're going to do this music thing, you need to go up to Nashville and talk to this gal. My daughter was roommates with her at Vanderbilt. She works some company up there, and she's climbing her way up the ladder. She's really kicking tail. She's a great gal. I think you go up there and talk to her. So, okay. So me and my uncle get in my Ford Explorer
You drove.
and drove to Nashville to go meet Chris Lacey at Warner Chapel.
Holy
Wow.
shit.
Yeah. And she was roommates with my boss's daughter at Vanderbilt. And she was working at Warner Chapel, and she was plugging songs for people. And she was so kind to me, dude. I did not deserve to be up here having conversations with people like that because I didn't know anything. I was trying to write songs like John Mayer. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was like that was hot. And I was so influenced by like Dave Matthews Band and stuff like that. And I sat in her office. I played her 3 songs, and she was like, man, Josh, you got a great voice. You know, you keep doing it. You keep writing songs. And it was like December, so there's nobody in town. Nobody's up here. She met me at the office anyway, and then took me to lunch at some Greek restaurant. I'm a, bumpkin dude.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what's the falafel? I mean, like, she took me to eat. She's like, that's Tim McGraw's manager over there. And I'm just sitting here like wide-eyed, dude. I'm just like, this is the craziest place ever. And she was really sweet to me and gave me her phone number, and we kept in touch. She said, you should send me songs as you get them. And obviously, the crazy thing is 20 years later, I'm writing songs at Seagull, obviously pursuing an artist career. And Kim Wiggins is friends with Chris Lacey. And Kim was like, I tell her that story. She's like, well, we got to get you together with Chris. And Chris was like, I don't know. And then I told her, I said, tell her I'm friends with Sarah Cannon. She was like, oh my gosh. And I'm like, I mean, it's wild, right?
Yeah.
But that's the only time I came up here. And then I just started posting covers every day, January of 24. And they just popped off, dude. I don't even know how it happened. I didn't even have a TikTok, bro. December of 23, no TikTok. January of 24, 100,000 followers 90 days into 24 on
Crazy.
TikTok because of cover songs. And then all I wanted to do is just like, I was like, what do I know better than anything else? Like, what can I sit here and play 60 seconds of? Oh, dude, I know every 80s and 90s country song ever.
Yep.
So I wouldn't even think about it. I'd just be out working in the yard. Like, we live on a farm. And so I'd be out farting around on the tractor, and I'd be like, oh, I got to make a video. And I'd think about it, like, what am I going to cut? What am I going to say? Oh, welcome to her third rock from the sun. And phone started ringing, man. Crazy. People from Nashville start calling.
Well,
JD Groover.
Yep.
there you go.
Yeah.
I clicked on your website, and you've got a bunch of dates. Like, you're busy.
Oh, yeah, we play a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, last year's probably 150 dates. It'll be the same this year.
So, were you doing a lot of dates before your social media
Yeah.
picked off before
Yeah.
too? Right.
Yeah. When I was playing, in Texas, you can have like regional success in Texas, and you can make a living playing music in Texas, and you don't ever have to leave if you don't want to, And so I've been doing that for 10 years,
Well, I guess,
I did it for 10 years. I took a season of music where I stepped away. I mean, I stepped away from music for a little while. I felt like it was a calling thing. God was calling me to do something else. Started a nonprofit with my wife, did that. We still have that going. That's
Well,
obviously,
yeah.
yep. It's still up and running, still fine. I have a school in India. 3 of my daughters from India, take care of 350 kids over there every day. We're building another place in El Salvador. It's a whole nother place. My wife runs all that. She's like, I'm just like this guy. I'm the mouthpiece, and she makes it all happen.
yeah.
And I just get to go like do fun stuff in other countries and, show up and they pat you on the back, and I'm like, I don't really do much. I go out and talk about it, and she does all the work. But, so I took a step away from playing music, and then I came back to it for the fundraising purposes, made a record, and then I was like, I think we better just give this another go. I think there's a grace for it now that I should pursue it on a different level. Started pursuing it on a different level, and then January of 24, it all went different level.
Yeah.
Because I wasn't playing the social media game. Old school dude. I just want can I write songs, record them, and go play shows
Yeah.
and do it the old way. And you can, but if you don't
It's
have a
hard.
presence on social media, you're gonna run that white van and trailer straight into the ground because you can wear yourself out.
Yeah. Well, that's the hard part is like, we hear this all the time. Nobody really likes doing social media, right?
Sure.
But the chance to get in front of 100,000 fans as opposed to 150.
Well, that's the thing. I think if people knew the fruit of it and how much it could change your life, you'd have no problem sitting down making some content for a 60-second piece of content. I mean, it really did. I mean, when I first started doing it, I got to where I enjoyed it because, it's like another sort of creative outlet. Like, you can just do whatever you want. Nobody can tell you what it is. Do whatever you want and let people see the you that you want them to see. And, yeah, I mean, I think if young artists who sort of kick rocks around were upset about it, I mean, dude, I used to play so many horrible gigs for 4 straight hours a night and have nobody clap. You know what I'm saying? I'll take a video every day over that every night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So maybe they're just spoiled.
Yeah.
You can do it at your house too.
You could do it at your house, bro. You literally could just sit in front of a microphone and just, sing something.
Mm-hmm.
Assuming that you're a good singer like you.
True.
Well, even if you're not a great singer, there's a rear end for every seat. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's plenty of non-great singers that have great careers.
Absolutely.
Yeah, totally. Well, maybe they're great in their own way.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what anybody wants. They want unique.
Yeah.
Right? So,
Yeah, it's got to be different. And that's the thing too, man. Like, it takes the understanding of, okay, let's do this thing and try it and put yourself out there. And you'd been putting yourself out there on the road playing to everybody or nobody for how long?
Sure, long time.
It's like, it's just another version of that. It's just starting it.
And trust me, I had the same I had the same sort of mentality, like negative mentality about social media. I didn't want anything to do with it. I didn't want to mess with it. And my wife was like, you'd be a fool. You'd be a fool if you didn't just do it. And she's like, you need a TikTok. And I'm like, I don't need a TikTok. Babe, I'm old and I don't twerk. Like, nobody wants to see this mess. Like, what's my presence on TikTok? She just send me the videos. Make the videos, send me the videos. I'll make you a TikTok. So she did it. I didn't do it. I still don't even have TikTok on my phone, And so she did it. And
God bless this woman.
Dude, that's my Katie. That's Katie. Yeah.
Kady.
Yeah. Good for you. He knew the Prince chord. He knows how to spell my wife's weird name.
Well, I was just reading. I was reading about the foundation. And I was like, that's interesting spelling.
Yeah. And her name is Kathleen. I don't know what kind of. I have to ask her dad, like, what were you smoking when you were like, we'll spell it like this, Caddy. People call her that. Yeah.
I'm sure she loves that.
Oh yeah.
She sounds like a smart gal, to say the least. Yeah.
She is, man. She's a very smart gal.
Well,
she's got a great head on her shoulders.
Yeah.
Keeps me in line.
And you guys being together for that long, too.
A long time, man.
Everything you've been through, so many seasons of life.
Sure.
And, all of the kids, like Kurt said, all those diapers.
Oh, my gosh, bro. It's like herding cats, man. It's a wild. It's wild.
My buddy said, once you have more kids than you have arms, they're in control.
That's funny.
That's funny.
I was like, that's great.
Yeah. Everybody's like, what's funny is like, I'm moving into the teenager years now, right? Mm-hmm. So, you think when you're younger, you're like, when they're little, you're like, God, I can't wait till they get older and can just. And I heard this guy say, he's like, yeah, everybody says that until like when they're little, if they're getting into something they're not supposed to, you just pick them up and move them to a different place. He's like, nowadays, I found out about what my kids do, like in the paper.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a little different.
Very different.
Yeah.
Yeah, like your kids sneaking beers, you can't just pick them up and move them from the refrigerator. It's taking that Rolling Rock.
Yeah. Taking that Rolling Rock. There you go.
That's it.
That's
I remember
funny.
that first one.
Gosh. I think my first snuck beer was a Coors Light from my uncle's. My mom always kept box wine in the fridge too.
Oh, that's easy to sneak,
Zinfandel.
yeah.
I was just like wheezing the juice over there. Just
Oh,
yeah.
That took me back. Wheezing the juice.
Wheezing the
Polly
juice.
Shore, baby.
Yeah.
For me, it was my buddy Mark, his parents, like, we drank their rum, like rum and Coke or whatever. And I was like, yes, man, this doesn't taste that bad, Drinking the Coke and everything. Good times. Then jammed a little bit afterwards. Smoked my first little bit of weed. Play some acoustic guitar afterwards. Good times.
Oh, wow, that's funny.
You were writing John Mayer songs too?
Maybe so.
That's
Oh,
funny. Man, I remember the first time I dipped snuff. That was a horrible experience.
Oh, yeah.
Bro, I just was like, my cousin had a can of Copenhagen, and he was like, dude, check out what I got. And we were young. I was probably 13. And
It's like Sandlot.
Give me some of that, dude. Tucked it in there.
Big old
10
tall.
minutes later, I was like, whoa! Just freaking, just letting her rip, dude. It was horrible. And this is the funny thing. I called my grandmother. She's passed away now. And I lied to her, dude. I felt terrible afterwards. But I was like, Granny. And we were at my grandmother's house. Me and my cousin. My cousin was 16, so he could drive. We go down to the country to where she lives just to go fishing and go fart around. And we're going to stay at her house while she's out of town. And I'm sick as a dog, dude. I'm like green. I'm the color of that guitar because of the snuff,
Yeah.
And I call her. I'm like, Granny, you got anything here? I think I ate a bad chicken sandwich at Dairy Queen. And she was like, there's some suppositories in the refrigerator. So here I am. Just freaking.
No!
Yeah, dude.
Did it help?
Oh, dude. If you ever get in a pinch, man, just cork it.
Yeah. I know, like.
Save your life.
Luke and I were like sitting on the bus way back in the day. It's like when we were all on one bus together, and it was like we were the last couple guys up. It's like 2 or 3 in the morning. We're playing Madden, and he's got a dip in, and he's like, "Do you put a fucking dip in?" And I'm like, "No, I'm good, man. We played a show and been drinking or whatever."
Yeah.
He's like, "Dude, just put a fucking." I'm like, "All right." So when he puts a big one in, I know he's going to bed soon. I could tell. So I'm like, got the fucking bottle, and we're playing Madden. I'm like. And then he's like, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I'm like, okay, good. Get this shit out of my mouth.
You're like, I just didn't want to get fired.
Yeah.
We got to do the dipping.
Little coercion there every once in a while.
Yeah, I remember my buddies like trying it, and I was like, I don't know. And then I watched them all throw up, and I'm like, nah, I'm good, dog. Yeah.
It really is like that Sandlot experience. Man.
Totally,
It was.
yeah.
It's intense, man. It really is.
Especially when you're 13
Oh yeah, dude.
and you hadn't been chain smoking cigars and stuff like that, like I have.
You chain smoke cigars?
No,
like,
we just say that.
say that.
oh, golly.
But I remember our bass player Delaney was one day. I was like, it's like 10 a.m. Like we're in the front lounge, and I'm like, "What's up, dude?" He's like, "Yeah, whatever." I'm like, he's like the nicest guy ever. And I'm like, "What? Like, what's going on? Why are you being a dick right now?" Because he's always so nice. And he's like, "Sorry, I'm just trying to quit chew." He calls it chew. And I'm like, "Oh." He's like, he was just like a prick for like a week, and then he got off of it, and it was like cool.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Apparently, like, sorry, nicotine is like. I heard Ray Charles say it was easier to quit heroin than it was to stop smoking.
It's crazy.
Brutal.
Which, heroin. He was like, I don't always think of that Walk Hard, the Dewey Cox movie,
Oh, yeah.
where he's like rolling around in rehab. And, we need more blankets and less blankets because he's like, I'm freezing. Yeah.
Ugh.
And I think about
Terrifying.
those withdrawals from heroin, and he's like, no, cigarettes are worse.
It's nuts.
That's gnarly, dude. Yeah. Thankful I'm not in the
Dude,
Zen. I'm not
same.
in the Zen crowd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We should
tobacco.
smoke a cigar later, though.
Yeah. my tobacco intake is
Cigars.
Yeah.
Do you inhale it?
No.
No?
Yeah.
You never smoked a cigar before?
I mean, I have.
Okay.
I have, but not like a good cigar. I don't know. It's just, I don't know. I'm just like, that taste
Yes,
afterwards.
I have it right now in my mouth.
You have that taste? Yeah.
From last night.
It's like, what did I eat?
The thing I'll say about cigars that I really enjoy is like it's a reason to sit down with your buddies and hang out for an hour and a half and just talk.
Yeah.
You know?
You can't do anything.
Yeah.
You can't get in your car and go do shit because your car will stink.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do anyway sometimes, but it's like, and you can't. It has to be purposeful, and you have to sit on your ass and do nothing
Yeah.
and just chat.
Are you like a scotch and a cigar guy? Like you do the whole thing?
It's like the cigar's already hot. It's on fire essentially, and then
You
you're
don't wanna
drinking this
drink-
like room temperature.
It is
bourbon.
on fire. You're
Yeah,
all right.
And you're like, I'd rather have a Surfside or
There
like
you go.
coffee
or
Yeah.
Dr Pepper or something.
Yeah. Now there are certain cigars that you're like, this would probably taste really good with a bourbon,
Yeah.
but it's just oftentimes we'll have a cigar kind of in the middle of the day, and I don't often drink in the middle of the day.
Yeah, sure.
You know.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, I've never gotten into like the whole, I guess I'm not sophisticated enough. I'm too of a bumpkin to get the whole pairing thing, like steak and a red wine thing.
yeah.
I'm like, dude, just give me some tea. I'm fine. Steak tastes
Tea
just
goes
fine
with
without
everything.
but maybe as I get older,
I
become
don't know. I think
gentlemanly.
when you have
Yeah.
less actual hobbies and you're like just spending money on stuff is my hobby, and you'll like it.
Yeah.
Give me
That's really what it is.
expensive wine.
The people who say those kind of things have like a wine cellar.
Yeah.
You're right.
I understand exactly what you're saying, and honestly, like the people will smoke a cigar and they're like, "There's light tinges of cherry in here," and blah blah blah.
You're
I'm
like, what?
tastes good, you know?
Yeah, some of them are like
Tinges of cherry.
it's like burnt orange and saffron, and I'm
Yeah.
like, it just tastes like burnt tobacco. To me,
You're
but
like, it
I
just
still
tastes like a
it.
cigar.
Yeah,
It could be a backwoods for all I care. Here
that's
we
what
are.
I started on.
Yeah.
for sure.
And then we Crown Heads is in Nashville, so
Mm-hmm.
they're like have sponsored our events and have like Kurt's like done a lot of photography for them and stuff. And they're very good cigars.
Yeah.
And they're from like, they don't make them here, but they're like, companies from here. So
Yeah.
super cool guys.
Hometown heroes.
Yeah.
I think there's a poster over there, right? Isn't that a
Yeah.
Ground Heads poster?
Yep.
Blood medicine.
But John, the guy that runs it, just an absolutely amazing marketer and like branding guy. Like just watching him and what he's done with his like branding on the cigars and kind of like the rollouts and
Yeah.
stuff has like helped my brain think like that,
Yeah.
which is cool.
That's cool.
And but the key for me, and I'd smoked cigars before me and Kurt were buddies, but when I moved down here, Kurt was like, we had smoked cigars before. He was like, "You want to come over and sit 6 feet apart and smoke cigars on my porch?" Because it was COVID,
Yeah.
And so that's what we did. and I probably smoke quadruple the amount of cigars now that I did ever else in my life.
It's like a thing.
Yeah. And Matt, my business partner Matt, is a cigar guy too. So it's like,
Yeah, you would have had a ball in Key West, bro.
we would have.
Yeah.
We were supposed to.
Yeah. Yeah, we had scheduled to
Weather
come down.
got you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our content guy Ike was without power, and then Kurt like kind of got stuck in Florida, so he was going to drive down, and then we were just like, all right,
Stuck
probably.
in Florida.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm not coming back. Fuck that. Hang out at my parents' house, just raid their fridge all day.
Is that where you're from? You're from
Yeah.
Florida? Okay, right on.
Yeah.
What part of Florida?
I'm from Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Yeah, area, like
Yeah,
suburbs.
so it's 4 hours from Key West.
Yeah, but I was at my parents' house, so it was like 7 hours because they moved since I graduated college or whatever. But I was ready to go, and but it's fine. Whatever.
Yeah.
We'll go next year.
Yeah, we were excited. We had like a whole like list of content things like we were gonna do while we were down there, and just it doesn't always happen like that.
So you guys are like, I'm not going to change the subject, but I'm just thinking about this because I'm looking around the room. Like, you guys are dialed into like what's happening in music. Like, what are you most excited about? Like music wise, like what have you heard recently? You're just like, dude.
Well, I meant like when we had the Lone Bellow on, it was like Nick had seen them in concert. I'd never even heard of them. And so like Nick sent me, what do you think about this? And I heard the first song. I'm like, absolutely, this is incredible. They're so great, dude.
Yeah.
And it's like I find so much music just from doing this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like we have our friends on,
Yeah.
and but then it's like sometimes we get pitch stuff, and it's like we find cool bands or stuff like that. So
Yeah, and honestly, like with how we do events in town, that's a big.
Oh, you hear a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Tons,
I mean,
but
there's so many
fans.
great artists all the time. The thing that is cool for me is getting to watch people get better.
Mm.
So like, there's this girl Emmy Moyen in town who's great, but like we met her when she was 19,
Yeah.
and when you're 19, you're not as good as you are when you're 21.
Yeah.
You know, and if she's this good at 21, how good is she going to be at 25?
Yeah.
You know, so it's like that's one of the coolest things for me. Like our buddy Kenny Whitmire's popping off right now.
Kenny's incredible, dude.
Yeah, and he's been incredible.
Yeah.
But like I remember when he moved to town, he wasn't confident yet.
I've been following him for a while and then had no idea Cam Newby. He wrote that song with Seagull Cats.
Mm-hmm.
Lynn Hutton. I gave her. I mean, what a great song, dude.
Mm-hmm.
And he has been like when he moved here, and we would have him play writers rounds. He would just have his glasses on, he'd look down, you know. Like,
Great guitar player too.
yeah. And then he was out on the road with Austin Snell, so he
Mhm.
learned chops, and they're good buddies. That's how that happened.
Yep.
And then learned how it looks like to do socials from that stuff,
Yep.
and just same thing.
That song should be one of those standards.
It's so good.
Temperatures falling, they're calling for snow. When you can just sit here and sing it with no accompaniment, and the melody just stands on its own.
I can't,
What a-
but you can.
Golly.
No,
Meanwhile in La Jolla, sun sinking low. What a great freaking song, dude.
so good.
They nailed that one.
Mm-hmm. And so, like, that's one of the people that is like we've get to see for a few years, and now it's
What about Aniston Pate? You seen?
love?
Super. She's a superstar, dude.
Yeah.
She really is.
We were just talking about Aniston.
The Texas Two's tonight, isn't
yeah,
it?
Texas Tuesday tonight.
Oh, they do that in East Nashville somewhere.
Yeah, it,
Yeah.
over at
I need to go to that.
you should.
Tonight's
From
tonight,
Texas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They we partner with them on New Year's,
Okay.
Texas too. So Aniston played a New Year's event that we helped with over
Yep.
at Old Dominion
Yep,
Bar,
I
where
saw
we
that.
host on
That's
Wednesdays.
right.
And when I met Aniston, you could see it. You're
Yeah.
just like, there's something that she has that
Yep.
everyone else that's that age does not have yet, right? And then
It's because she's from Texas, bro.
yeah, but it's also like she's also has since then even more developed what makes her different.
Yeah.
Like she has what I would consider an iconic look already, and we'll
Mhm.
see where it even goes from there. Like when you see Aniston, you know it's Aniston. When you
Yeah.
talk to her, it's the same.
She's great at what I noticed. I saw her at a writer's round, and I was like she knew how to engage the audience. Like she's had the goods, man. I was
Yeah.
just like-
Firecracker.
I was like,
Yeah.
she's a superstar and confident, and great. And she's a great guitar player too. Like she
Yeah.
can hold it down.
Yep.
And I was like, if you put her on stage with like the top 3 chicks in country music right now, and we're like, no, and we put them all in a room where nobody knows who any of them are, she would murder. Dude.
Yeah, she's great.
Like she would.
And the Texas 2 event, I talk about this too. Like, she got a fantastic showcase to show off her badass band. She has a great band.
Yeah.
And they're getting reps at this thing, and like she gets to do it with her friends, and then bring in new friends, and there's as many industry people there as there are
Good for her,
other
dude.
people.
Good for her.
Like
I've
that's
been,
how
I've
she
been
got her
blowing that.
freaking-
I mean, I was just like, man, I'm telling you. I told Kim Wiggins as soon as I saw her, I was like, you need to talk to this gal.
Yeah.
She's got it.
I actually took her to a publisher before she had her publishing deal. I was
Really?
like,
Here you go.
this is a superstar.
Yeah.
know?
Good for you.
Yeah, but it didn't work like that. That it didn't sign. But
She
I was
signed
like-
with Sony.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good
yeah.
for her.
and then Rob, that's in Luke's band,
Yeah.
or was in Luke's band, produced the stuff that she's putting out right now.
Killer.
Yeah,
Yeah, stuff's great.
yeah,
She's got a
sounds great.
vibe.
Yeah,
That's the thing, is it's not just vibe too.
no,
Because I see a lot of artists who's like, oh, it's a cool vibe, but like, where's this song?
Yeah.
There's
You
some
gotta have good
songs.
songs.
Yeah.
And she's got like the songs too.
and they keep getting better.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
like now that she has like a firm pub deal, I assume they're gonna keep getting better.
Yeah.
She's what, maybe 22, maybe.
Yeah, I think that's right. Yeah,
It's like-
she's young.
It's crazy.
She's from Dalhart, Texas, dude.
Yeah, she's great.
That's
And
the middle of gray, dude. It's just like that part of Texas up there. You got to go through Dalhart to get to Colorado. You make this left turn at Dalhart, and boy, it's just ain't nothing, man. You watch your dog run away for 3 days, man. It's like seriously, it's just flat as a pancake, man.
crazy. I told her, I was like, we were drinking out at, I think, somewhere in East. And I was like, all I want from you, Aniston, is when you're doing stadiums for Ray's Rowdy to be doing the pre or post party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have a presser. Have like
Yep.
Ray's Rowdy host the press conference.
Yep.
That's
But-
good. That's awesome, man.
Yeah, dude, she's great. And that's one of the cool parts about getting to do events in town is you get to see talent before everybody gets to see it.
Yeah.
Like if you heard Jade Joyce, it's another female in town.
Uh-uh.
It's bluesy, it's cool. She's like,
Oh, maybe
it's like it's dark hair. She looks like a little
kind of shorter.
Mm-hmm. And just like bluesy, soulful voice.
Yes.
Very good at guitar
Yeah,
too.
she's
her,
a boss.
her live band's slamming, and
Yeah.
she's like 20.
I want to say, did Anderson East do something
Yeah.
with her? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm writing with Anderson today.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's
Yeah.
it's just like getting to see stuff, and sometimes it doesn't go the whole way,
Mm-hmm.
but like just getting to see just pure raw talent,
Yeah.
Well,
That's a neat place to be.
and before, like, a lot of people get jaded,
Yeah,
and there's
sure.
seasons of that, where people will get jaded and then they won't be and come back, but it's tough to get out of that rut when you're in it.
Yeah.
Of
course.
So to get to see the pure talent before it's even like someone tries to get their hands on it, if that
Yeah.
makes sense. is
Yeah, you
super
hear those
cool.
stories of people like, after the fact, after they make it, where they're like, I nearly quit like 7 times being
Yeah.
in Nashville. I'm really lucky because I don't live here. So
Yeah,
I
yeah.
get to I come to town and then enjoy the fruits of it,
Yeah.
and get to be in the songwriting community. There's so many great people in the songwriting world, and I get to sort of like, see it all, and then I go back and play gigs.
Yeah. Well, and honestly, like, there's just so many great people here, like Seagal, just
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
like Kim
Yep.
and JD and the whole
Yep.
team over there
Yep.
are just great people that love music.
Yeah, it's true.
There's a big pocket of great people that love music here.
Yeah.
Which is awesome.
Yeah.
It's and like you said, honestly, like coming into town and then bopping in and out, that's a
Yeah.
great way to do it
Yeah.
because you don't get too. You can keep your blinders on a little bit
Yeah.
better.
Yeah. They asked me, "You gonna move to town?" I was like, "No, I'm from Texas, man."
Yeah. You're like,
I was just like, if George Strait didn't have to move here, I mean,
yeah, you're good.
yeah, we'll make it.
Yeah,
Not comparing myself to George Strait. He was great.
of course.
Hey, you gotta.
That's the
shoot for
goat,
it.
dude.
Yeah. Well,
Really.
absolute legend.
And Prince,
And
yeah,
Prince.
And Prince.
Freddie
Yeah.
Mercury.
Yeah.
Chris-
Elvis.
Yeah.
I'm a big Elvis guy, man. I've been really into Elvis lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I don't know why I just sort of like, I always loved Elvis. Like I watched documentaries when I was a kid, but you listen to like 70s Elvis, and I'm sort of at this sort of crossroads of like country, and then if you see the live show, there's a lot of like funk and stuff in it, right? So it's like incorporating that into what's going to end up on the records has been sort of like, all right, that's the MO, right? And I'm like, I just realized like Elvis was already kind of doing that because he was cutting like Mac Davis songs and Tony Joe White, Polk Salad Annie, and like he was cutting funky. Jerry Reed, Guitar Man, like funky stuff. And I'm like, that's the dude right there, man. Yeah.
There's a reason they call him the King, man.
Great band. His band in the 70s was unbelievable. Like, unbelievable. There's a great, if you have a chance, listen to Elvis live at Madison Square Garden. I think it's 1972. They play 33 songs.
Wow.
In 55 minutes.
What?
It's something great. I'm going to look it up right now. So that way I'm not like blowing smoke, but I'm talking like.
He's like, hi, my name is Elvis, and that's the only time he talks in between songs.
No, dude, it's just absolutely cooking. I don't want to exaggerate, so I'm going to. Oh, gosh. Are we in like a bomb shelter?
Yeah, there's no Wi-Fi here, brother.
Here, I can.
Just look. Elvis Presley, Madison Square Garden. Okay.
Yeah. Should have put you on the Wi-Fi.
Reeves, the Cruz brothers, played with them in Key West.
Yeah.
Amazing, dude.
So good.
Really good.
Matt just had them on his pod. They just played one of our Wednesday shows.
Yeah, they're phenomenal, dude.
So good.
Great singers, great songs. I think Trent Willman just did that record too.
So do you think your next record's going to be a little even funkier?
Oh yeah,
more Prince chords.
Yeah, probably more Prince chords. It's gonna be. It'll have. It's still gonna be country, but it's gonna. You'll be able to dance. All right, here it is. Elvis as recorded at Madison Square Garden live. Let's see. Let's scroll to the bottom. 22 songs.
Okay.
I was on drugs. 22 songs, 52 minutes though.
Crazy.
22 songs, 52
squeezed in there.
Yeah, dude, that's like everything is cooking, dude. It's like that's probably Elvis. Like, hey, let's get this over with, man. I got things to do, man. Hey.
I need a peanut butter sandwich.
Yeah, man. Hey, I got some ladies waiting on me at the hotel, man.
Also, you were just out with Muscadine.
Mm-hmm.
How were those shows?
Oh, they're great, man.
We love Muscadine.
Yeah,
and we love their shows.
They're killer, man. They're so dialed. They got it down, man. They know what they're doing. They're great. Crowds are great. I just did solo acoustic openers on those, and we played like really cool theaters. Alabama Theater in Birmingham was like, somebody dropped some coin in this joint, like during the Great Depression to build this place. It's like beautiful, really great rooms, and they were so good to me, man.
Yeah,
really, really cool. They had me out every night, and we did a different cover song. We did like Dixieland Delight in Birmingham. We did Mississippi Queen in Hattiesburg, and we did Midnight Rider in, where were we? Augusta, Georgia. Yeah.
Sick.
I always wonder, like, we would do that where we like play a song from the area where we are, like a cover. Then I'm like, do people in Baton Rouge, are they tired of hearing Baton Rouge by Garth Brooks? You know what I mean?
Well, I can tell you right now, in Birmingham, they were not tired of hearing Dixieland Delight.
Yeah.
It's like a thing, man.
Fuck
crazy.
LSU too, or whatever they say, all the lines in between.
Yeah. Yes. It was like, I just stumbled into, I was playing another song as in D, and out of nowhere I just went, dunk, dunk, da, dunk, 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 da, dunk.
Yeah.
And bro, they lost it. I'm like, I can't do that in Alabama. And they were like, yeah, you gotta do it. I went, sweet home Alabama. And they went, roll, tide, roll. I mean, it's like a whole thing,
Crazy.
Yeah.
No, it's like the national anthem of Alabama. I love it. It's super cool to see those guys, like how they've done it too. Like you talked about owning your masters, and they've done it kind of their own way.
They're the blueprint as far as I'm concerned. I mean, they have done it their own way.
And I think sonically too, for me, it just sounds so southern, and they've like found their sonic sound.
Yep.
Which is super cool.
I heard some work tapes though.
Yeah,
bro.
Secrets.
Yeah, it's legit. Next stuff, it's so good, man. It's really good.
It's cool. Like, I mean, every album they've had is definitely different, but I think they've like kind of like carved out this thing, and it's cool. Like, traveling, they've like covered Alabama pretty extensively, and like not just their stories, but stories of Alabama, and then doing Mississippi.
Yep,
it's kind of cool. Just like figuring out where all that's gonna go.
They have a great crew, great people around them. Like Adam, managing me and them, and
we love Adam.
Yeah, I mean it's a great group of dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to plug or anything else you got that you're real excited about?
Man, the record came out January 2nd, so
Yeah.
obviously we're
Make
still
sure you
riding
go
those
listen to that.
coattails. And I love it. I mean, it's a great. I'm constantly thinking about the next thing, which is sort of like a shooting yourself in the foot to a degree. But yeah, it's a great record. I'm not tired of playing the songs at all. I mean, like I love them every night, and I'm noticing people like sing along to the songs that weren't the singles kind of thing.
Yeah.
So that's a great feeling, and so Neon Never Fades. Go stream that. Go listen to it. Go find us somewhere on the road. Because we're probably coming somewhere. I mean, like
You got a lot of dates.
yeah, a lot of dates.
Is it a good bit of Texas, or are you guys doing?
Yeah, I mean it's predominantly Texas, but
Yeah.
I mean we're gonna hit. Obviously, there's a lot of Midwest, Southeast. Probably make a run to the East Coast for the first time this year.
Great.
Towards the end of the year.
That's always an interesting thing too. Like I remember watching Whiskey Myers talk about this is the first time we ever made a run up to the Pittsburgh area. When I was up there, and it's different crowds, but they love country music, man.
Yeah, it's astounding. Like, so I was hanging out with a guy the other night, and he's from upstate New York, and he's a label guy here in town. And he was like, yeah, man, I used to listen to Tune FM, and he was like, I downloaded this app called Tune FM so I could listen to 95.9 The Ranch and hear all the new Texas country music. I was like, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's cool though.
You know Tom at the Trenches? You know Tom?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, so it's him, and he's like, he's from New Yorker, upstate New York, just loved Texas country. I guess because it's maybe sort of like the subterranean underground thing of country.
Yeah,
I don't
for
know.
a while.
Yeah.
Yeah. I remember my buddy Jackson, like, being extremely into Red Dirt Country, and, like, that even got me further into it. Like, I'd listen to, the bigs, but he's like, no, like, you got to listen to Ray Wiley Hubbard.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we helped promote some, like, Red Dirt shows in Western Pennsylvania, probably, like, 2018.
Yeah.
2019. And getting to see it, like just getting to see William Clark Green and how good his live show is. And
Has Will done this podcast?
I've had Will on early days. Yeah.
Will's a stud. That's my buddy, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just like, it's just a different thing. And now it's kind of like cool to be from Texas.
Yeah.
Which is great.
Yeah.
But like
it's even cooler to be like from Lubbock, because I swear, dude, everybody from Lubbock is just murdering it right now.
Yeah.
Flatland.
Yeah.
We love those boys.
Yeah.
Hudson Westbrook. Tice Delk, you know Tice?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Matt had Tice on, and we had him on a writer's round.
Yep. Tice is great.
Yeah. Just it's cool to be from Texas now, but
Will's not from Lubbock, but that's like where his world started. Was being a tech boy.
Yeah. And it's just like it was such a cool community of music for so long, and like you said, you could tour Texas and never leave and make a very good living.
Yeah.
Like Corey Moreau, if I said that correctly.
Yeah. Corey Morrow, yeah.
Yeah. He I mean, honestly, someone I've listened to extensively, and like didn't often tour outside of Texas that I would see,
Yeah.
But I'm sure made a very good living doing that, and probably still does.
Yep.
So it's super cool.
Still does. I mean, and Corey's a sweetheart, man. Very nice guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And great music. You know, iconic songs that I'm like, man, hearing live records and then people just going absolutely wild.
Yeah. Those days of like kind of early 2000s when him and Pat, and Jack Ingram was really like, he was Jack was here, like writing songs here, but like they had such a foothold in Texas, just murdering it, dude. I mean, Cross Canadian Ragweed in Texas in the early 2000s, bro, they might as well have been the Rolling Stones.
Yeah.
Like they, in Texas, Oklahoma, Southeast, forget it, dude. It was like 10,000 people. It was the same thing that happened with like the Co-Wetzel thing.
Yeah.
It was like,
blows
it's
up.
crazy how that can happen and in Texas.
Yeah.
And you can play for 10,000 people every night and never leave Texas.
Yeah. It's crazy.
Yeah.
And I even remember like watching Kojo, like when he was selling thousands of tickets, go play a 700 cap club.
Yeah.
And probably sell 500 tickets.
Yep.
But that's how it works.
Yep.
Then you go build that. And now Kojo's selling that many tickets everywhere.
Oh, yeah.
What he was selling in Texas.
Crushing. He played Birmingham the same night we were there.
Oh, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Tough one. Well, brother, thanks for being here. We know
Thank you
got
for having me,
a
man.
right to get to. Thanks for taking the time to hop on the podcast.
Ronnie Bowman.
With us.
You know Ronnie?
Mm-mm.
Ronnie Bowman.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ronnie's
Fantastic.
legend, dude. Google that. Yeah.
Well, we appreciate it, brother, and can't wait to get to catch a show soon.
Safe travels.
Thank
man.
you guys.
Yeah,
Appreciate you. Yeah.
All right, guys. Well, make sure you follow Josh on the pod, or excuse me, on socials, and check out the new record.
Please.
Yeah.
Please.
All right. Well, we'll see you guys in the front row. Cheers.
Cheers.